Hi guys, welcome to Jane Talks. I can't believe that April's already over, that it's already May. Unbelievable. We've had so much rain here. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, cleaning all the winter grime away and everything, that's good. But it kind of dampens, I don't know, the mood, I guess. It's been kind of cool and just the damp air, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's getting to me. I'm not really sure. Or I'm tired from all the spring cleaning and stuff I've been doing. Not really sure. Anyway, needless to say, today I'm not out on my deck recording this. I did sit out there this morning and have my coffee and read and do my gratitude journal, but I was all bundled up in a blanket. So I and also I turned my furnace off, and I'm too cheap to turn it back on. So it's a little cool and damp in the house. So I'm sitting here under a blanket as well, and with my hoodie on. And anyway, so I'm just in between jobs right now, and I thought, oh, I'll just record this right now. I I read a book, and it was a fiction piece, and it was a really interesting story. I guess it kind of captivated me, and it was about these women that different things had happened in their lives, and one of their friends convinced them to move into an old home together, and I think the time period was like 6 months or something like that, that they were all supposed to live together, and they were like swearing off men, no men, and the lessons that they all learned, and what an interesting experience it was. And the book that I'm reading now, um, I think it's called A Woman's Journey to God. And just some of the points it brings up there is really interesting to me. And one that kind of stuck with me today was in regards to the important role that women play in each other's lives. And I think that what really kind of hit home for me in reading the little segment that I did this morning was that we are so busy that those relationships often are neglected. And I've seen that in my own life as well. When my kids were young, and I didn't have a whole lot of time, and I had opened up a business, so I was busy with that and busy with my children, and I did try to accomplish as much as I could. Oh my goodness, excuse me. While the children were at school, and that was great. Like I think I like to be organized, and I like things to have order and routine, things like that. And that can be a good thing and a not so good thing. But that's just one of the areas in my life that I have to try and work on and moderate. But I think what I noticed was that my because of my situation, it was a little bit unique, and we didn't associate with pretty much anybody outside of my own immediate family. So my sisters and their children. My children were very close to their cousins, and they spent a lot of time together. And I appreciate that. I think that's a wonderful wonderful start. But I think as women, it is important for us to share and associate with other women because of the understanding that we have, just as it is important for men to associate with other men. You know, all the books that talk about, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, things like that. Some of those things kind of irritate me because I feel like we're all different. And yes, women are notedly more emotional than men, and that's not a bad thing. We handle things differently, and men are, I guess, because they're less emotional, they're more detached, which is not a bad thing either, because inherently men are considered stronger. And again, that is a compliment to us as women, and neither one is negative or bad. And I think I feel frustrated sometimes when I feel like one males or females put the other down, because I think when we connect with somebody, whether it's um, a same-sex relationship or um, male female, I can't even put into words what I'm trying to say, but hopefully you get the drift. Um, the relationship that I have with one of my other girlfriends or with someone that I'm interested in of the opposite sex, that all hinges on who I am as a person and how I relate first with myself. And I think that as women, over the years, we've tried, for whatever reason, it doesn't matter, we've tried to be so much more than we had to be, I guess, to prove ourselves. And it doesn't really matter why that's happened, or it is. And so when we try and add to our inherent roles of mothering and nurturing, when we try to add a full-time career and on and on and on, it has to, something has to give and something is affected. And I feel like for me, the relationships with my friends around me suffered. And so there were many years there that I was kind of on my own. And yes, I was strong, and yes, I figured things out, and yes, I fought my way through some rough times. Um, in hindsight, I wish that I had relied on some of the women around me for my own sanity. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but that's kind of the way I feel. And I think those are the things that are really important to me now, and that seem really clear to me now. The relationships that we have are important, and they're worth nurturing and putting time and effort into. And the only way we're going to get something out of it is to give, truly give, not give with the intent to receive, but to truly give because you care. And because somebody means something to you, and to make yourself vulnerable and to express those things are what really counts. And so those are the things that I feel like are really clear to me and that I want to work on to improve in my life. So that was kind of my rant for the day. So I hope you all have a good day and aren't too affected by all the rain. And looking forward to some sunny, warm weather. Have a great week.